second thing we'll look at under dashboards is the Agility product by Wisys. They are a key algorithm partner. They have some other applications, Pocket ES and other ones for warehouse management type applications, but their Agility tool, as it says in the second bullet, is a dynamic tool that really allows us as your partner or your internal IT staff, if you have that, to really do some custom development of some powerful views, reports, etc. The key thing I want you to take away about Wisys is that it allows you to do write-backs and run processes back to your Macola data. Most dashboards are view-only, but where Wisys really stands out is Wisys has these things called objects that allow you to do things like create orders or other types of transactions in Macola, and you can use the Agility dashboard in order to execute some of those transactions. So, for example, I can bring up something on my dashboard, a list of quotes, let's say, and I want to convert those all to orders, or a list of inventory transactions that I might want to make, so things that need to be issued. And I can do just check a bunch of boxes and say I want to perform or create all those transactions in Macola at the same time instead of having to hand enter each of them. So that's the takeaway for the Agility tool. It's not just a development platform, though. It does come with some pre-configured dashboards, and we'll take a glance at a couple of those. And it does allow some very powerful drill-down capabilities. All of the dashboards that we're going to look at do allow some sort of drill-down, but in our opinion, Agility has the most powerful. Another nice thing about Agility is, and Wisys, that they have this Microsoft Outlook add-in, where imagine if you got an email from a customer or a vendor, and based on the email address that's associated with that, you could, at the bottom of your Outlook screen, have an aging report for that customer appear, or some other, a list of open orders for that customer appear. The Agility tool allows that. Again, Wisys is a third-party partner that develops a number of different tools and applications around the Macola industry or world, and Agility is kind of their dashboard tool, among other things. So what I have over here on the left is, this is sort of my menu drawer where I have buckets like planning and forecasting, inventory, things like that, order processing. If I want to collapse that, I can just hit that button and now it's small icons, or I can bring it back. And now under each of these, as you can see up here under planning and forecasting, I have a number of different reports or lists or processes that I can embed here. So I have an OE order history pivot table. I have some manufacturing POP production advice reports. But the one I'm going to focus on in this session is this executive dashboard that's, again, this comes built in with the system, but it's highly customizable according to how you want it to work. So in this case, we have an AR aging KPI, AR turns, PO aging, you can read them, order aging, and then OE order history graph. And as you can see here, when I mouse over one of these numbers, so in my AR aging, I've got $4 million in AR. Notice that my demo system, my customers are a little tardy. I can click there, and I can drill into details of what represents that. So as I drill into that, it brings up a list of my customers with their specific AR information. And I could do further drill down from there. Notice here I can highlight one of these and go to their customer card and look at the details of this particular customer. So here's actually their financial card as it is represented. This is a Macola ES backend, but it also works with progression of all the details of that. So again, I was on my dashboard. I found something in my aging that looked amiss or that I was interested in. I double-click, and I can pretty quickly get right down to the details of that. And that's just the pre-configured report. If I wanted to add a button here that was going to call some other action, I could have this do all kinds of things, like I could have it actually create a workflow over in the Synergy system, or I could have it perform some sort of process in Macola that's related to this customer. So all kinds of power that we can build into these Agility applications. And the same thing goes with these graphs, obviously, and other things like that. So again, a quick glance, but just trying to give you a look at one of the options here. If Wisys is something that your company's already invested in, then maybe the Agility dashboard capability is something that you might want to look at. So another option for you.